In this lecture, we are going to see one more built-in module, that is FS module. And FS stands for File System. And this FS module allows developers to interact with the file system on their computer, enabling file reading, writing, and manipulation. So now we are going to understand how to read the content from the file, how to write data to the file, and also how to append data of the files. And for doing this, we are having two versions. We have synchronous version and we have asynchronous version. So first we will see synchronous and then we are going to move to asynchronous version. First thing, inside this built-in module, I will be creating the file fsync.js. So first, what we have to do to use any built-in module, first we have to require that module. So here I will be writing require and inside this I will be giving node as prefix colon, then I need to require fs module. So here I will be writing fs and this entire data I'm just going to assign to the variable fs. So now whatever properties and methods I am having inside this module, that will be assigned to this variable fs. So first we are going to see how to read data and this will be synchronous version. So what I will do, inside this built-in module, I will be creating one file read.txt and inside this I will be adding the data welcome to file system. You can give any text, simply I have just passed welcome to file system. Now here this becomes object and inside that we are having multiple methods. Now here we are reading the data in synchronous version. So we will access this read file sync. So from this object, we are going to access this read file sync method. And this thing stands for synchronous. Inside this, we have to specify the path. Here I will be giving read.txt. And this path is nothing but the path of the file for which we have to read the content. So here we are giving relative path. And whatever data we are going to get, we are just going to assign to the variable file contents. Below this, I'm just going to log this file contents. Save it, open terminal. I'm just going to run this file fsync. As soon as I hit enter, now you can see I got some weird result. But inside this read.txt, I'm having welcome to file system. But in my output, I'm having this buffer. So in next section, we will learn more about this buffer. But just to remember, Node.js will be including additional data type called buffer. So as of now, just remember whenever we are reading the file, we have this buffer with binary data. So basically, Node.js will be including additional data type called buffer. And this buffer is not available in our browser's JavaScript. Node.js will be having this additional data type buffer and this is not included in JavaScript. And this buffer is mainly used to store binary data while reading from a file or receiving packets over the network. Now we have to convert this buffer data into human readable text and we can perform in two ways. Let me just decrease this. Below this, I will be creating one variable const. I will give the variable name as data. And whatever buffer data I am having inside this file content, for this, I will apply this toString method. Now, instead of displaying file content, I will simply display this data. Save it, run the application. Now you can see whatever buffer data I am having using this toString method, I am able to convert into string. So exact same content what I am having inside read.txt, I am able to access that content. This is the first way and second way is by defining encoding. This is the first way. I will comment, I will copy. Below this I will be pasting. Now for this second way, we don't have to use this toString method. Instead, what we will do, inside this write file sync, we are going to pass second argument. And here we will be passing encoding UTF-8. So using this, whatever buffer data we are having, easily we can convert into human readable format. Now I'm just going to run. As soon as I hit enter, using this second way also, whatever buffer data we got, successfully we are able to convert into human readable format. So internally, this FS module will be using buffer. Later, we are going to see more about buffer. And as I mentioned, using this read file sync, we are going to read the file in synchronous way. So in simple terms, you can tell our JavaScript engine is going to wait for the file contents, and once it receives the file contents, only after that it will proceed to the next line. So below this, if I write log, here I will be writing hello, save it, open terminal. Now you can see first file contents will be read. Only after that my hello will be displayed. So this is called a synchronous version, which is just going to block our execution of the code. But sometimes this is also important. For example, if you just want to read some configuration data, only after that you want to proceed with the next line, then it will be important in those situations. But mostly we will not be using the synchronous version if we are having lot of users. And we already know Node.js is single threaded, and if one user is requesting for large file content, then it is just going to block for other users. So in that case, the performance will be very, very poor. But this is how we are going to read the file in synchronous way. Now next, we are going to see how to write data. And for this also, first we are going to see synchronous version. Same way, for reading the file, we have read file. For writing the file, we have write file. And we will be adding this prefix sync, indicate that we are writing the file in synchronous version. So here on this FS object, we are having access to this write file sync. And again, inside this, we are going to specify the file path. So here I will be giving output.txt. Then next argument, we have to write the content which we have to add in the file. Here I will write new data added by Khanam. And this entire thing we will not be assigning to any variable because we are simply writing data to this file. But if you see this output.txt, I have not created here. But as soon as I run this application, just focus on this left side. First, I will clear the terminal. I'm just going to run. As soon as I hit enter, you can see output.txt is created, and inside that I am having the data which I have added as second argument. So using this write file sync, we can easily add the content to the file, and if this file is not present, it is simply going to create the file and then contents will be added. If the file is present, then it will simply add the file. Now same thing, I will copy. And inside this, now this output.txt is already present. Here I will write hello, hello Node.js. Now this file is already present and simply I'm just trying to add this data. Now I'm just going to run again. Now you can see this file is already present, so it will not be created again. But now if I come to output.txt, now I am only having this hello Node.js. Whatever previous data I am having, that is simply overridden. But usually whenever you are writing the file, you do not want to overwrite the data. So inside this write file sync, you can pass third argument. Let me just come down. Now I will come in these two lines. Now here I will remove this entire content. I will copy this. Inside this I will be pasting new data added by Khanam again. And after that we are going to specify third argument, and here we will write object. Inside that we will give flag, and here we will give the value a. Simply you have to specify this flag so that whatever old data we are having, we are just not overriding that data. I will save. Now inside this output.txt, I am having hello node.js. Now I am just trying to add this content. I will run the file. I will come here. Now you can see. Now after this node.js, I am having this new data added by Khanam. Below this, if you simply want to log, I will write here log data is written to file. If you simply want to display this message, you can easily run. Now data is written to file. This text I will be having in console. Now again, if I come to output.txt, after this, again, this new data will be added. So simply, it is not going to overwrite the old data. But instead of adding this flag, we are having method using which we don't have to append the data in file. I will copy this. Here I will be writing. Simply, I will write append data. So for reading, we have read file sync. For writing, we have write file sync. And for appending, we have append file sync. And inside this, I will specify the file path. Here I will write output.txt. And second argument, I have to pass the data. Here I will write Node.js course. And below this, I will copy this log. Here I will be pasting data is appended to file. Save it. Now inside this output.txt, I am having hello node.js, new data added by Khanam again. Again new data added by Khanam. Now this data has to be included in the file. I will be doing Control J. Run this. I am having data is appended to the file. Come to this file. Now after this, I am having Node.js course. So using this append file sync, we are simply appending the data in existing file. But now let me just give output1.txt and this file is not present here. You can see we only have output.txt but we do not have output1.txt. Let me just copy, comment and below this I will be pasting. Here I will give output 1. Now I'm just going to run. As soon as I hit enter, again you can see I'm having data is appended to file. And using this append file sync also, we can easily create the file. If the file is not present, it will be creating the file and it will be adding the content. If the file is present, then simply it is just going to append the data to the file. So here we rely on this FS module to work with our file system. And using this write file sync method, we can easily read the contents of the file. But using this synchronous version, it is just going to block the execution when multiple users are interacting with the app. Then we are having this write file sync using which we can write the content into the new file. And if you do not want to append the data, then we can simply use this flag. And using this append file sync, we can easily append the data. So these are widely used methods in synchronous version when we are using FS module.